So the second day of the playing tournament just happened, and we got to see the matchup between the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers and the Atlanta Hawks versus the Chicago Bulls. So the Atlanta Hawks got eliminated from playoff contention today. And I must say, I really enjoyed watching DeJounte Murray play, but unfortunately, you're not going to get that. And also, Trae Young. I don't know what's going to happen in that Atlanta Hawks camp because things are just not looking good at all. Then in the day prior, we had the Golden State Warriors getting eliminated. So I'll just chime in on these matchups because right now, my Lakers, they are going to match up against the Denver Nuggets. So the Lakers matched up against the Denver Nuggets last postseason, and we got swept in the West Finals. So that one was, I can say that one really hit me pretty hard because considering the fact that we just had a good run, okay, upsetting the Grizzlies, upsetting the Warriors, which was actually quite good, and losing in that fashion to the Denver Nuggets, that's something that I really it took me aback a bit. But there was this other rumor that I saw coming from Clutch Sports. They were saying not Clutch Sports, but Clutch Points. They were saying that the Lakers should have tanked for the eighth seed, which I must say it will have been quite a difficult thing to do because right now, as we speak, the Warriors they got eliminated by the Kings, and the Kings and Pelicans are matching up. So let's say we tanked that game. The Lakers tanked that game for the eighth seed, and the Pelicans matched up against the Denver Nuggets. We wouldn't have a guarantee that we're gonna beat the Sacramento Kings. So in the playing tournament, every single game counts. So getting that seventh seed was something I was needed, and honestly, I'm glad that we got that seventh seed because we are not ducking. The Lakers are not ducking anybody. You ain't ducking anybody. Because if you ducked anybody, the narratives that will have come out of there, man. A lot of people who would chime in and say, LeBron James is not the GOAT and all that, they will just keep coming off and just saying all manner of things. They'll just come out and say, LeBron James ain't the GOAT. He's this and that. He's this and that, all that. So I'm so happy that we got rid of those things because if those things carried on, my God, they really piss me off. And you see those talking points just to discredit LeBron James for what he has done, especially notching the all-time scoring list this season and becoming the scoring king, something that majority of players don't the players in the NBA never get to experience. That's one thing. But on the other side, the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Miami Heat. Man, the Miami Heat are just unpredictable. They were in the same situation when they played in last year's playing tournament and they went ahead and won it and they made the finals. So this is a team that is just coasting the regular season and they just wait for the playoffs. And the funny thing with the Heat is they just know how to turn it up in the playoffs. And there's no beating this team. And there's no way you can be able just to take this team out like that. So I just feel like they're just built for the postseason. And a lot of times, I don't think they get the credit. He don't get the credit that they deserve because, and I know how the NBA media looks. They try to hype up these big market teams, and they just, they just shun the other teams. Right now, there's a rumor going out there. People are saying the OKC Thunder, the weakest one seed, which I feel like is very disrespectful for a team that is very young and they're getting there. But them having home court advantage in the whole postseason is something I don't think is gonna go well, even in the second round at best. I don't think that they're gonna make it. The Clippers, Mavs, I talked about this. I said right now I don't know if Kawhi Leonard is not healthy, and there are rumors has it that this man is not gonna be healthy. I just picked the Dallas Mavericks because they have the best backcourt in the league. Minnesota Timberwolves and the Suns, man, this is just a tough one to call. I'm not sure about that one. But even not going farther, if we just check like the race for the eighth seed, I feel like the time for the New Orleans Pelicans has come to an end, especially with Zion Williamson getting an injury. And I feel like the Kings are just locked onto that 8th seed. And the Miami Heat are just going to do that thing that they do. And they're just going to go in as the 8th seed. And they're going to match up against the Boston Celtics. I really prefer this matchup because we'll get to see how the East Finals, the rematch. The last time the Boston Celtics met the Heat was in the East Finals. So you've seen that in the first round is something that I must say it's just going to be epic. And I feel like the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat low-key have a rivalry because in the past 2 East Finals, we've seen the Boston Celtics and Heat go at it. And every single time you've seen both teams push each other to 7 games. And it's just been quite an exciting thing to see. So I'm excited. I'll pick the Heat and the Kings to go through. I feel like that's the thing that needs to happen so I can move forward. So I'll just be popping by with some videos and just saying a few things. I know the BAL is just keep tipping off tomorrow, and I must say this is awesome. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Peace.